everybody, Chad Helmcamp here with BWC Lending. Wanted to address another question for you. Should I buy now or should I wait? I would say this is probably the biggest question that we're receiving right now just because of how the market has shifted this year. We have very low inventory, we have interest rates that are much higher than they have been the last couple of years, and so now that's the question that we're hearing. And it's a reasonable one for sure. So any home buyer that I'm talking to is I just simply ask them a few questions. Do you need to buy a home? Do you want to buy a home? If the answer to those questions are yes and yes, well then let's just look at the numbers. If you're in a position to buy a home, in other words, do you have the funds available for the down payment? And then let's look at your loan options. Can you afford the monthly payment? I think if the answers to those questions are yes, then I absolutely think you should consider buying a home. Because I think the question about real estate always comes into play is, when is the best time to buy? Well, yesterday or 10 years ago. Well, the next best time is today. Why? Because you're talking about an asset that over time has gone up each and every year. And yes, there are periods where it may decline or flatten out a little bit, but over time, real estate has been a very, very safe investment. Not to mention the fact if you're paying rent now, you're receiving nothing in exchange for that, versus on a mortgage, every single month you've got principal paying that mortgage down, building equity that way. So look at the math. Does the math make sense? And if that's the case, then yes. Well, then people say, well, Chad, but what about the interest rates? Well, yeah, rates are not as good as they have been, but a lot of experts really feel that in the next 2 to 3 years, we're going to see long-term rates come down again, which could present an opportunity to refinance. And if you've got a $300,000 home that's appreciating at 3% a year over the next couple of years, well, you've realized that appreciation in that short period of time, and then rates drop and you're in a position to potentially refinance and lower your payment even more. So I think there's a lot of reasons to still consider buying a home today. Again, it's on a case-by-case basis, but I try to help all my clients answer that question. And if you got more questions on it, want to look at your specific situation, give me a call. Happy to crunch the numbers with you and see if it makes sense.